The Wimberley Texans take on the Bandera Bulldogs. Now both teams are riding a 3-game losing streak. Only one will break that pattern. Here are some of the highlights. The Wimberley Texans defeat the Bandera Bulldogs 47-7. After both teams struggling and coming off of 3 losses for the season, they went into the night with a clean slate as district began. After a slow start, Wimberley's running back Sam Drew runs in the first touchdown with only 3 minutes left of the quarter. Shortly after that, DB Jake O'Connor picks off Bandera's quarterback Joe Rodriguez's pass. O'Connor converts the interception into another TD, making it 14-0 at the end of the first. The Bulldogs answer back early in the second quarter when Rodriguez completes a pass to Caleb Beecham for a TD. Wimberley's Colton Cerday makes a beautiful 35-yard pass to wide receiver Alex Morales just before running out of bounds. This sets up West Lambert for a short TD run. Unfortunately, the PAT was no good, making the score 20-7 at the end of the half. The second half was the turning point of the game. The Texans outscored the Bulldogs 27-0 for the half. Bandera missed the opportunities of converting some of Wimberley's mistakes into points, such as Brennan Aguirre picking off Cerday's pass early in the third quarter. Cerday proves this didn't throw him off by having a tremendous game, passing for 165 total yards. Unfortunately for the Bulldogs, their errors continued by fumbling in the Texan territory and field goals being blocked. The Texan defense held the Bulldogs to only 227 total yards for the game. Ryan Mann ran in the last TD of the game, confirming the win over the Bulldogs. And the Texans showed their strength in their running game by picking up a total of 202 yards on the ground. This is Doug Warren's first year as the head coach, and with Wimberley being known as the team on the hunt for the district championship, he didn't disappoint.
To be honest with you, we went back to the basics, and that's what we talked to our kids about. It comes down to blocking and tackling. That's what we did. We went back to basics. We felt we had to run the football more. We've been throwing it a little bit. We felt like we had to run it, and we did that tonight, so we were really pleased with the outcome.
Some of those last names are very familiar. I know that you coached them during the state championship games and everything. They're younger brothers. Tell me a little bit about them because they're kind of some of your key players this season.
They are. It's as you get older, those little ones, they grow up in a hurry, and so as you come back and you see those kids, they're there. But you know what? Those kids have watched, they've been there since they're little bitty, and we talked about that, and that's something special about being in Wimberley and being able to watch those state championship teams and those good teams. And it's these guys' turn now, and they've grown up Wimberley football, and they believe that they're the best in the state of Texas.
How do you like being picked to win from the Padilla poll?
We just try to be the best team we can be, and so we're going to get out and work as hard as we can get and become the best team we can get.
One more question before I go and let you go celebrate. What are you going to do this week to prepare for next week?
We try to tell our kids, you don't worry about Navarro or who our opponent is. You worry about Wimberley Texans, and you execute our plan, and usually good things happen to you when you do those things.
This ends the 3-game losing streak and hopefully a fresh start to the rest of the season.
We're just trying to do our best, and it feels great right now. A win really tastes good.
Yeah. Did you work extra hard this week preparing for Bandera?
Yes, I believe this week was our best week of practice. Everybody got together and decided that we're going to turn things around and play better.
Once again, your final score, Wimberley 47, Bandera 7. Here at Bandera High School Stadium, I'm Vanessa Nelms reporting for the Padilla Poll.